Hi guys, what's up, it's Bella. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're brand new. I feel like every time I sit on the floor for a video, I'm just ready to get super personal and vulnerable with you guys, and the title of this video is very fitting to be in like a different setting than like on my bed. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to get your mental health in check for 2022, how to get out of a rut, how to have a mental reset, honestly how to just kind of erase things and just start fresh and feel fresh for the new year. I know it's kind of cliche, but this is like honestly the perfect time to have a reset because you can really look at your progress from January all the way to December. But okay, I have so many good tips and tricks for this video, and be sure to also stay tuned because in the new year, I'll be doing a video on how to develop certain habits that are going to be super beneficial for your life and for your mental health. But first off, we have to figure out how to reset our lives and how to go from here. So let's get started. I am so excited. Be sure to stick around if you guys are interested in this video. I do a lot of fashion, beauty, and lifestyle content here on my channel, and I'd love to have you join. All right, let's go. Alrighty, so I also wanted to just kind of preface this video with a disclaimer that I did a video on my mental health a few months back, or maybe it was a month or so. I'll link it down below for you guys so you guys can kind of see my mental health journey and kind of what I've been through and how I got from point Z to point A, which is a good thing. I went from being super lost back to like the beginning, the start. So yeah, if you guys are interested in my personal mental health journey, I will link that video for you guys to watch. The first thing that you have to do if you guys want to get out of a rut or you just want to have a reset in your mental health journey is to let go of bad feelings, let go of bad memories, let go of everything bad that is holding you back, that has given you a different kind of mindset and kind of clouded your mind this year or in this past month, whatever it may be. Oh my gosh, that's not cute. If you try to go on to the next step in your life without kind of healing from this step, it's just not going to work. This is going to end up flowing into this life, and you don't want that to happen. So before you get to this point, heal this point, let go of those feelings, let go of those memories that are bad, that are haunting you, that are just not good energy before you want to progress, because if you don't fix it here, it's going to flow into here. If you don't fix it here, it's going to flow into there. It's just going to be like a domino effect, as people say. So fix where you're at now. I think it's really important to know that when you let go of bad memories and feelings, you have to realize that there is strength and there's so much power in doing that, and that you are honestly just creating a better version of yourself. So be vulnerable, look at yourself in the mirror at the end of every single day and say, how could I have made today better? I think that's super important to do as a human. Just kind of reflect on your day and always just try to better yourself. My feet are hurting from sitting. I need a break. I don't know if you guys have this thing, but like I sit like on my feet, like if I'm like sitting like on my knees, like with my feet bent, like I literally lose feeling in my feet ASAP. So I have to like let them breathe for a moment. Okay, my feet are back and alive. So I think it is the most, I know it is the most important thing for you to create a self-care routine that you look forward to on a daily basis. This is what has changed my mindset. It has changed a lot of things about me, and this is super important. So I've done a few videos on my channel of showing you guys my morning routine, things that work for me and that have made me a better human, but I will kind of give you guys some of those like little rundown things in this video. Going to bed on time. This is really important. Have a nice like little time, drink some tea, drink some water before bed. This is super important to go to bed on time because I find that when you go to bed early and you wake up early, I don't know, I just feel like the routine is just unmatched and it's just so much better. Working out. This is super important, whether you do it in a home gym or you're gonna go to a class or whatever it may be. This is super important for your stress hormones and honestly for overall health. When you feel good, you look good, and when you look good, you feel good. You know what I mean? So just, you know, creating a workout routine that is good for you and something that you look forward to is important. Whether it's a 15-minute workout, whether you just go on a walk every single day, whatever works for your body is what works for your body, and that is unique to you. So do whatever you feel comfortable with, but getting active for at least 15 to 30 minutes a day is highly important. And of course, eating healthy, but also going in and giving into your cravings every now and then is also super important. I feel like I have a really good, healthy relationship with food, which I'm super thankful for. There have been times where it has been a struggle to stay on a good path with food and create that healthy relationship. But I have learned that when I eat healthy for the most part, and I want that craving, I want that cookie at night, at 12 o'clock at night before I go to bed, go for it. If you want that cookie, eat that cookie. Why are you restricting yourself? So I think it's important to also eat healthy, but also eat in moderation, because there are so many good foods in this world, and you best believe I am in to try every single one of them. I'm gonna get a pillow. I just got a pillow, so I'm hoping that this will help me sit up higher maybe, so I don't have to sit on my kneecaps. because my feet are still numb. Okay, I hope this is still good for you guys, but the next thing I want to talk about is keeping a clean space. Now, this is different than having a messy space. When I think of clean, I think of smelling good, bacteria-free, germ-free, but when I think of messy, I think of clothes everywhere and just not keeping up with your space and just being lazy with your space. The easiest way to go about your days and to not feel cluttered in your mind is to pick up after yourself. Whether this is actually putting your socks in the dirty hamper instead of just tossing them in your room right away. Those little habits will condition your mind to continue to do that, and then in the end, you'll have way less work to do at the end of the day when it comes to cleaning, and you don't even have to worry about ever reaching that feeling where it's like, oh my gosh, my room's a wreck, my room's messy. If you do it as you go, you clean as you go, ultimately, you're just a lot better in like a headspace. Like, it's just so much better. I just encourage you to pick up after yourself in the little things. I'm learning to do that. I'm still messy to this day, but it has helped me to be more intentional with picking up after myself because I feel a lot better when I do it. It's a lot better to go through that process right now rather than to get to the end of the day and feel overwhelmed and like you can't be comfortable in your own space. And now we're on to having a clean space. So clean and messy, totally different in my opinion. So when I think of clean, I think of like deep cleaning once a week. Every Sunday I deep clean, I vacuum, I dust, I bleach my toilet. Now, not to say I don't do this stuff throughout the week. I do it sporadically when it's needed, when I feel like it's needed. But it's just so important to have one day or 1 hour in a day where you just deep clean the heck out of everything that you touch, you get close to. It just feels good. So next up, I think that the best and most insanely amazing way to get out of a mental rut and to kind of revamp yourself is to create a list and stay organized. So if you have stuff to do, don't just keep it in your head because we are forgetful humans and that's so normal. So don't beat yourself up over it, but it is just so easy to forget things. So when you have them written down, you're just way more inclined to get them done. It's easier to see them laid out. You get less stressed and it's just easier to go about your day knowing that everything that you need to get done is on a list. And you can just get it done, knock it off, and you're good to go. So the way I do this is actually on my iPad, and you don't have to have an iPad to do this. This is just how I personally like to stay organized. I have good notes, so I just write my to-do list and I like to mark it off when I am done doing it. I do that for filming too. So this video, after I film it, it's gonna be knocked off my list, and that just feels good to me knowing that I did my work for the day, everything's good. And another way you can do this is just use like a notepad and write everything down and get it done like that as well. Even the little tasks. So what you can do is kind of categorize it to like big things, little things, random things. And on the big things, hey, you need to do 5 assignments today, write down 5 assignments. Hello?
Moments later.
I forgot what I was saying. I was just really interrupted. No, I'm totally kidding. Oh yeah, so if you have like 5 assignments and you need to get those things done, those are like due tonight, put that on your big things, and then on your little thing list is, I think that's what I called it, big, little, random. Little things list, like, oh, like vacuum, spend 10 minutes vacuuming. That's little compared to the big thing. So I don't know, do it like that. And my favorite way to do it is don't knock out all the big things at once unless like you're on a time crunch. Do like big thing, little thing, random thing, and kind of sandwich it so you don't lose energy throughout it and you're kind of being kept on your toes. You're not doing the same thing all at once. Does that make sense? For instance, do your assignment, vacuum for 10 minutes, a random thing, do the dishwasher, and then like kind of sandwich it like that so you don't get burnt out throughout the day. And last but not least, consistency is key to not get burnt out. I actually talked about this with my therapist this week, and I think the one thing that I have learned is that when I go out of town, I typically forget to work out. Well, I don't forget. It's in the back of my head. I just don't work out. And it's like, why don't I do that? You know, like I should work out because it feels good, because my body wants it, not because I feel like it's a task. So you can kind of apply that to anything else in your life. Like, okay, if I want to feel good when I travel, I need to be consistent with what I do at home. Whether that's taking your own little tea packet and using hot water at the hotel, that's something that your mind is conditioned to. Is like, oh, I do that at home. I do that when I'm comfortable in my own space. So being consistent in the little things when you're traveling throughout daily life in general is so important to not get burnt out, because you're keeping those things in your head and in your path that you love. Those are my favorite ways to reset, you guys. I just love resetting, and you can do this at the end of every week, but I honestly feel like this is just the best time to do it. Let go of those memories, create new habits, and I will be talking about very soon how to create new habits and how to implement them for 2022. I think the best part about living life is knowing that you are always evolving and you can always become a better version of yourself, and that is something that I've taken pride in the past few years. Is that, well, mainly the past year, but in the past few years, I've just realized that at the end of the day, I wake up to myself every single day. I am the consistent part in my life, so I will prioritize myself. I will try to be the best person that I could be, and I will look at myself at the end of the day and see what I could be better in. Stay tuned for all of my mental health videos coming up in January and honestly throughout the year of next year, because it is going to be such a good time on my channel. I'm really so excited for what God has in store for me and for you guys, and who I'm going to touch in this life and who I'm going to just come across and make their day brighter because God is speaking through me. All right, I have a quote for you guys today, and this goes perfect with kind of the theme of this video. It's actually on my phone right now, and it's perfect. It's like God knew what to put on my heart. So it says, don't look back, you're not going that way. There you go. To get out of a rut, stop looking back. You're not going that way. So why are you continuously looking behind you? There's no need. Look forward, keep your eyes on the road, like in this mindset. Don't look left or right, go forward, because it is the best and only way to make yourself better and to become the best version of you. All right, I love you guys so much. Have an amazing rest of your day. You guys are the best, and I'll see you guys very soon. Mwah. Bye guys.